Okay, now do the thing that we paying all here to do. Let's do that.
Just tell.
Let's do that thing. Do that thing. Watch the camera.
The camera, yeah.
Okay.
What are you getting before?
Watch the damn camera.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. And just say what the intro?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Rendel.
And I'm Melina.
And
we
we're
are Rendelina.
We do it that one.
And with that, let's start.
Chico has something to say, right?
Right before I have something to say. The only podcast that makes you not happy to marry but be happy to parry. Hee-haw. Episode number 46.
Welcome, guys.
Wow.
Thanks for having us. Amazing soundtrack. All you have there, the opening sequence.
You know, people
that
keep
down?
telling us that.
No, hey, thank you to my niece Katara, because Katara was the first one that said that
She like the song.
She liked the song because my sister for some reason plays this shit in the car with her in the car. And she knows when the song is on, so she's like,
Yeah.
she's be riding the donkey.
It's our vibe. It's our vibe.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, I am two-man.
Mr. Bazi.
Yes.
We outside again on Sunday evening. Right now, we now coming back in from the field. Right, so we have two of the most influential food reviewers in Trinidad and Tobago.
What's the exact term you want to use? Food
We are
review.
content creators, but we are influential. We are also foodies.
Are you an influencer? Do you say as
No,
a...
I said influential.
He's not an influencer.
So like people... like
People refer us as influencers, but we do have influence, but we are content creators.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bring it closer.
Yeah.
let me hear the bass.
So from now on,
Yeah,
everything
Anyway.
passing through Rendell to Melina.
And
Okay.
Right? You look at the size of the hand.
Oh, wow.
that's fine. All right. So this Buddhist monk across from
Soups.
this
The man bigger than Sung's great old dog.
this Buddhist monk and his lady to what you don't say lady to be, but like lady.
Like the man wife.
What are you saying? That his wife. That is. Or what?
The man spending money, eh?
What's his name? Right, what you call him just now?
Rendell.
Right, so it's Lady Rendell.
Lady Rendell. That's all.
Is it that you don't know the name or?
No,
Melina.
Okay,
We
I
know
was just
that.
wondering. No, most people just be like Rendelina now because it sounds like a female name.
Most people are backward.
Most people have 85.27.
Yeah, most people do read and understand. Yeah.
But we love them all the same.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without you, we can't shine. Right, so.
Hey, look at you. Anyway, yes. So welcome to the Hee-Haw podcast. Apparently we're here again. I just wanted to talk about my week thus far. Since you two are foodies, I thought this was quite relevant to have foodies on the show.
Okay.
These bitches. And I have to... these bitches have told me
Go ahead.
that apparently first dates need to be a restaurant.
Not should.
No, has to be a restaurant now. To my response, to my chagrin, see, we keep back up.
Yes.
I just want to carry it to a lounge. 2 drinks, drink 3, well, DP. If you don't know what it is, if you know, you know.
Look it up.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Hey.
I just want to talk about okay, how you meet this person in the first place to say let we go on a date?
Tinder, Bumble.
Oh, nah, boy.
I don't. Where do you meet girls now? Where do you like? You know.
Well, for me, I know a lot of guys do Latin dance, and you can meet a lot of people.
And then salsa.
Me with salsa for no dance.
You don't have to salsa, you can kizomba.
You can just
That's
watch.
more on the African
It's
side.
worse.
No.
Isn't salsa?
I don't
You
know
all
what this
ever
is.
watch
ignorant
TikTok
to
and see a compa video?
No, I don't. I'm on TikTok.
This is lady
at all.
TikTok.
Okay.
No,
I'm on
it's not.
TikTok. I'm on TikTok at all.
I don't know. Educate me.
Y'all should pull out all your phone and just search compa, and you'll see a woman just moving her hips, and all you'll be interested one time. No.
Ma'am, I've been in some places, and let me say that one fascinate me in this
Okay,
way.
but no, if you engage in it, I think you can meet ladies and dance. That's all I had to say.
What kind of ladies?
That's what you guys met?
No. We went to school together.
Wow.
But I never used to talk to him.
Yeah, she was one of them,
You see, I was popular.
nice
I
thing.
don't know.
Them light skin girls.
Yeah, what? Yeah, one of
So
them,
I get out
one of
now.
them red woman floating around, that kind of thing.
And she was coasting because back then black people wasn't.
No, I was very quiet going to school and stuff like that. So I was really in my head. I never really talked to anybody and that kind of thing. I know kind of coming out of my shell.
And then
Well,
Black Panther drop, and then all of a sudden Winston Duke was like, man, she's like, I gotta get me a Winston Duke too.
But you didn't say fuck.
Oh, I have a two way.
Now, but to be fair, Randall, I get a different man every 2 years. He's look different every 2 years. I feel like that.
My heart dropped there. My
I
heart
was drinking. I was in the middle of drinking something.
my heart sank down. I was like, what?
Oh, God.
I wasn't even drinking
I was like, I see a different.
I have different ones.
Oh, God, only had to wait for the end of it.
Oh, you can't drop it so. You gotta bring it
But how you want me to drop it again?
with the safe part
Like,
first.
oh, he looks
Safety
different
first.
every 2 years.
Yeah.
Like he might have the XG and he might be mystic.
I need a little work with my speech sometimes.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
He
okay.
might be
Yeah, as long as you can clear it.
a mutant.
Ooh, that was a good one, boy. Wow. Catch my way.
Where you can meet females, I don't know. Well, I don't know if Randall ever said it. Well, I'm his first girlfriend, only wife. So he don't know where to meet
I'm
girls.
going to watch my son now.
you really can't ask him.
What I was going to tell you before is like, I was watching the page and the first clip I saw is you talking about what the government should legalize now.
And I stand by that every damn day.
Yeah, he was like, to legalize prostitution and stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
It should be. It should be.
Take a trip to
You know,
where?
there's any reasoning behind it, right?
Why I said so?
No,
I
I,
think
didn't.
it's very
I didn't
sound
watch
like-
it. Sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
I did the research, I think. She didn't see it.
Okay, so
We didn't have time.
if I go to any bar or no, you
Right.
see a plethora of men.
Whoa. What went on?
What?
You really reading these years?
No,
like,
I step back.
just how you use words like quagmire and thing and
No, but that's a
Sorry.
regular word, though.
No, it's not.
plethora.
It's not. It's not in this country.
Okay.
Okay.
You could ask a Mover taxi stand driver.
What
There's a
plethora means?
plethora of places that we might need to go to drive.
Plethora.
Plethora.
Yes.
Yeah. Would he respond in kind? So it's
Because
not a
I
normal
never
word.
try. I never travel mover. I'm a South girl.
Okay, it's a Sando taxi.
No, I feel Sando
Money
people
pool.
might know that word, man.
Make up your
Money,
Sando
man.
people.
Yeah,
Stop this. Yeah, so when you go to these kind of places, and I don't even mean like or houses, I talking about this a regular bar, you see all these quietly desperate men who stuck in these horrible situations, and the only female attention that they could get is through a girl that said it.
Right.
However, it's not legal. That coupled with the fact of these women now are sometimes trafficked here, sometimes they're in a bad situation.
Right.
So I thought, let's just make the best of both situations. They want to get something. They have something to offer. They're trying to get something in terms of citizenship, that kind of stuff.
Right.
How about the government? Now takes the under task of saying, okay, ladies, you want to get expedited citizenship and you're already pressing. How about you just press for the government?
Yeah, but if we were to do a petition, do you think those kind of dudes in the majority where it will sway the government to legalize something
Yes.
like that?
You know
Yes?
why I think we're the government?
The fact that they
If
doing it
it's
too.
underprivileged Trinidadians that you could actually help. Because if it's like a thing that could mitigate disease or mitigate the kind of craziness on unwanted pregnancies, that kind of vibe.
Right.
And you have a segment in society that already doing it.
Toasty man need to
No,
happen.
no,
man,
you see, that's the
Avenue.
thing about it. You saying Tusty men.
Yeah.
It is regular dudes. It's
So you saying
bad. You might be
regular
surprised,
dudes
you
not
might be
toasty
surprised.
too? Two could be true at the same time, you know?
You have a point there.
No, this is not like double thinking from 1984. This is 100%. They into this. They just get no female attention. It's so easy for you to get female attention as a chick. As a male.
What she doesn't understand is that there's a startling statistic that we came upon.
Pause.
I know that's it. About how little sexual attention men does get, you know, in reality. So some women might think men does get real sexual attention, and in reality, maybe 20% of men does actually get some kind of sexual attention. The
Right.
next 80 floating in you in,
Because
you know.
Being your normal self, you mean? They
yeah,
don't get-
Yeah.
Right.
People have been called cheap. Well, at a woman, I've been called cheap because I don't want to jump out the money for a restaurant, which is why I had to get some.
Right.
And I was like, but I don't know you. Why am I going to jump out this set of
Exactly.
money on a person I don't know? And it's like, oh, if I can't afford it, yo, That's what the girl
She's
told
trying to
me.
guilt you.
Yeah, she's trying to kill me because it still within your budget or whatever. I was like,
Nah, that from the jump is a red flag because we don't know our value systems, how we are aligning and stuff. If you start like that, well, go from here.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
no, and that's when I said, well, it's not that I don't have the money. I just don't want to spend it on you
Exactly.
specifically.
Yeah, and I think men just know what they want to do when they meet you too.
For sure.
Oh,
What
yeah.
energy you're pushing does determine what they do.
You see, I had to always balance it. Because men does know, but men does lie too, John.
Lie, yeah, because you want your cake and eat it.
Yeah, men does lie. Men does want the bush, you know.
What I would like now is for Gerard to get my drink and what no other hormone
I wish
drinks on
some
the
of
show.
these Kobos that it have that, you know, Kobos,
You see-
men resembling Kobos, that eat a cake and have it too. Or like
Have a
some
cake and eat
sponge
it too.
cake now and cap out. Because
No, I okay. I don't think I'm a really good person, but I'm not Hitler. So
yeah.
Let me just say it. All right, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah. But here what you're saying, we can't really control that, you know. You know, you know how men and women who gonna be in the same. Oh.
That's a Robertson.
Important call.
I don't know. No, we on a podcast. Why is she
Yeah,
calling?
nah,
Is something wrong with her?
That she did
I mean,
that.
no,
We
we
kind of left somebody.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, answer it on the podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're not putting
No,
Bluetooth on so you can hear exactly what this call comes.
no. Oh wait, we signed the forms. No.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh good lord. Yeah.
Hold on, let me I just want to...
Yeah, you do your thing. You do your
Right.
thing. Yeah,
So you married?
no, I'm not yet married.
Okay.
Saying
You
send location, yes?
want to be married?
This is a very interesting conversation. No,
Oh,
I'm glad you
okay.
asked that.
Yeah, no
You don't
problem.
mind
Yeah.
if we send the location to our other guests?
Was this business?
Well, not a guess.
She's
no.
always on our channel, Melanie.
Yeah, she just cook and stuff.
And this
man. She's
wait,
a
no,
chef.
what's her last name?
Sharon.
No.
Tell her come.
Wow.
Please.
Do not mention the fact that I am here.
Anyway,
Okay.
she knows
You know what?
you.
small world, small world.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so he was telling me.
Okay. I don't even know what I look like.
That's gonna be a good thing.
Okay. Jeez. A little
Oh,
frightened.
no. She said she left the house.
Oh, bye.
So,
No, her food is good though. Like
Yeah, of course.
Her food is good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't afford it, but you know, it's expensive. I
A
think.
big influencer.
No, influential.
How dare you?
Influential.
I'm a content creator.
Man. So, all right. When did influencer get a negative connotation to it?
No, I think it always had a negative connotation, but I think it finally kind of catch up to Trinidad in a kind of way because a lot of people, especially with TikTok, you know, a lot of people messaging businesses and saying, "Oh well, yeah, I'll do a video for you. You just give me like this free, that kind of
Oh,
thing."
just
now.
had to milk it.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
people
Now.
habits, I think, bring out negative connotation, association with influencers.
You know what the best part about this political answer? The two of you try to just do this. No, this week I say is the tweaking girls. Is the tweaking girls ruling it?
Oh,
It was the
no. Who talking in
They
Trinidad?
know they influential though.
Other tweakers on
Yeah,
Trinidad.
but how are they influential?
That's all right.
How the
All
girls
right.
was in the sex tapes was influential.
Yeah.
They let a whole
Sex
generation. Yeah, they
Sex sells
only fans
also.
girls let a whole generation. You know,
Yeah, it's true.
formed by Kim K. She became a billionaire. Now these girls think, well, I can just do that.
Profanity is a thing.
Yeah.
that-
But the influencers we talking about is people who demand free things now.
Okay,
And then
okay.
everybody get a broad brush. Well, them always want free thing or they want free food or whatever.
Yeah, it's so funny. We start
What is yours?
You see a comfortable that
Yo,
good.
so I can open
What
it.
just happened there?
I know. I was like,
All I hear was jangling.
Wow, sorry.
I feel like I was on the Western trip.
But
Don't worry yourself. We'll talk about that time.
what is your definition of an influencer? Or what you think it should be?
Take this one, dog. You.
I think like influencers. Well, not you specifically or anything
Right.
like that. But when you think influencers, it's like somebody that does not have an inherent job or title or actual thing that they do. What is it?
Gerard, what might be the problem? Oh, the bowl.
You call me a bowler? When I talk as that, Gerard, we will flag that freaking passport.
Don't worry, it needs a plug bag. So
First thing, smoking back to England. Yeah, that's the generation butler right there.
wealth
Yeah, from which her parent or grandparents still the king or queen or whatever.
The thing about it is we might be serious.
We all might not be.
Right.
But yeah.
I'll leave that.
So content creation.
Yeah, right. I was telling them the thing.
No, you and
Yeah, you go ahead.
So it's like no inherent actual thing that they contribute. And then social media made it where it's like, okay, you don't actually have to do anything. You could just exist and then see a vlog and then everybody start a vlog because of, and I don't mean you. I mean like, I guess the first one would be like the PewDiePie or like Jake Paul's or whatever.
Right.
And then everybody just start to follow through and it's like, what exactly do you do?
Right.
So it's like you're not really doing anything other than you just following yourself around and making your own reality show.
Yeah. But people interested in your life, people more cautious, you know.
Yeah.
So that's basically it. They want to mind your business.
Nah, people are real fast in truth, but
So with in terms of minding business, do you guys get like somebody that's trying to mash up the is like, nah, well I see Rendelina or this is what she do, and he's messaged me and she always get those DMs.
Well, here and right now we have a TikTok going around. Apparently, they see the horn coming because Rendell went and do a review with somebody else, and I was looking little.
She was
homey.
sick. She was sick.
Yeah, in the video now.
Yeah.
So the narrative was that I sent him out to. I wasn't feeling well, and I feel for a gyro. Yeah, so I had a bed sheet over my head and stuff. So
good content.
Yeah.
What kind of bed sheet? Was it white with holes in it?
No.
Okay, just check.
But
There's
you
other
won't
people,
come
there's
in
other
now
people.
because, you know, our friend was looking real good. The banter is nice on camera and stuff.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
on camera and stuff.
it's the internet.
Yeah, they
But
want
means so
something.
they're
You
not.
see,
means
that's
so
the
they're
thing.
not.
People just look for something they say when they don't know your business.
Yeah.
We are public but private.
Makes
So
sense.
you keep the business side of the marriage or relationship is the blogging stuff, whatever. But the okay, me and she just want to go St. Lucia and just kick back or whatever, and the actual enjoyment all they have and whatever.
Yeah, nobody wouldn't know. Yeah.
That's fine. I had an idea.
Yeah, they also can't read our connection. We usually get brother and sister. Yeah, some people don't know we married.
Nah, I don't get it.
Okay.
Oh, then again, we have the kind of autistic observation.
No, I could tell her they're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
listen.
Oh, you
Alright.
can tell. Yeah, you never answer why you didn't get married, you know. I know
That's
catch
my
myself.
guy.
Yeah, he
What?
come back with that one.
Yeah. But you see how long, eh? You see how something.
Yeah, so
I'm
why
sorry,
you not
I'm
married, right?
Hey, say pause.
She
after
doing
the
real
pause.
work, you know. Why you married yet? man?
Well, to be honest, I have questions, right?
Oh, okay.
And every elder, somebody in power, somebody in authority, somebody who has given us the doctrine, that I ask the questions, they always come back to some crazy answer that they expect you to just have faith with, you know? And it's not to say that I admire the institution of marriage, you know. I really do admire it. But I also see certain biological things that kind of causes marriage to become difficult. So if you as a person are ready to put all aside and fight through that difficulty, why you would go and do something like that? You know? Because I see people jumping into marriage and just getting divorced.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, and I think it's more for status quo rather than truly saying to the God in your head, in your heart,
Yeah.
that I'm making a commitment.
Yeah, no, I want to benefit this person and, we uplift each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The first time I've heard that one. Benefit this person. As opposed to get a benefit from this
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, usually hear that.
Which part of Trinidad you say?
South is love, eh?
I also get one, so balls that up, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Just drop it.
But I think love is a selfless thing. So you want to be more generous than you're receiving. You want to give more than you receive. Anyway.
No, girl.
Man.
Yeah, I think that should be your attitude.
I had to put my helmet when they started to talk like that.
Yeah.
Because I know women who have, and this is again, anybody can say anything because women can say, I know men who do this,
Yeah,
be pointing fingers at this point.
Right.
Right? But just for this, who shoot me, boy?
Just
I'm a phone it probably.
whatever you was going to say was a lie.
Yeah, it had to be. Nah, but just for the sake of I'm making comprehensive my answer, right? I think that's something you have to do when you're truly ready.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, and people might say, but everything right and this and that. but,
No, you can't give from an empty cup.
And
I'm not saying it,
Yeah.
empty, but
yeah. So
Ask me that question.
somebody phone
My
Oh, it's
phone
me
here.
again.
My
Oh,
phone.
yeah, sorry, yeah.
Tell her come.
Hello?
Tell her come. Yeah.
No, that's the podcast. Do you want to come on the podcast?
Yeah, tell her come.
yeah.
Yes, I believe I sent it to you before, but let me find it back and I will send you it.
She alright? Sure.
You alright though? God, she hung up.
Oh,
How she sound?
yeah, having a hard time.
She sung in like she's still.
That's short. Yeah, well, okay, so that's like my good friend for years, by the way.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't know I do this, which is why.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's so much.
Yeah, so I hope I answer your question. Just in
Yeah, you gotta do it when you're ready. You know, you gotta feel 100% comfortable. No.
I think you should actually go. Just for balance. Just for fairness.
Why, as a.
No, yes, ask him with joy, like when you ask him the question.
Uh-huh.
Ask him with joy.
sorry. I ain't acting a while. Hold on. Why, as a older guy, you haven't been married yet?
I'm glad for the question, Rendell and Melina. Thank you.
Wow.
I don't want to get married because I have never seen a successful marriage. I've never seen one.
Not even well, I guess maybe your parents give you that example.
No, they wasn't married.
Oh.
I have never seen a successful one, especially in this country, especially abroad.
What is a successful marriage to you?
No infidelity. They actually understand roles, responsibilities, and actually working towards each other. Eventually, everything is fade. And then right now in 2024, the type of, I guess, how everybody get towards, how social media has polarized, I want to say, people's opinions on most things. Like,
The genders.
Yeah. Your, what's it called, timeline. You both only living together, but your timeline is completely different than her timeline.
All right.
Like, you might just be into Grand Theft Auto, Wasted, whatever, and you're watching them clips. And you just get pushed down that rabbit hole. But she into woodwork or whatever. And it's like, yeah.
Whoa.
No. She into salsa and
Oh,
things.
yeah, like,
Why? Like, just come up with a name.
no, because like, I just watch those like industrial videos
Yeah,
and things.
yeah.
So, like, that's my time.
Right.
Like, and you into some weird stuff. And what eventually is end up so polarized where, for some reason, social media is making that we end up with a schism between the sexes. And that's where it's like, oh, well, it's Gail's fault is this.
But I think in the dating and court or courting stage, you should figure out if you're compatible with somebody, but realize that we are ever evolving humans. So even though you get married and this person has this personality or they have this interest or whatever, it's going to change. Especially if you're somebody that do inner work. You know, you want to work on yourself, you know, you're emotionally intelligent, that kind of thing.
I understand that, you know. So, in all fairness.
So you can never be on the same trajectory. I mean, we have different learning curves and everything. So,
And then I see that most men just end up getting the wrong end of the stick.
no, I feel, and I'm not saying this from my personal experience,
No,
but I
you're
feel
good.
like men are lazy to do emotional work and to better themselves.
When I say better themselves, like, you know, like how?
Because you all set the standard in the world and you're lazy. Like you're accustomed to certain things, and because people are evolving now and we holding you all accountable to certain behaviors or, you know, your mental state and that kind of thing, I feel like you're just like, no, I don't want to do it. And
Because we built this boat, so we're
Well,
going to ride
yeah,
it
yeah,
straight
yeah.
to the ground.
Well, I hear what you're saying, and to be honest, that is true. But you also said two things can be true at the same time.
right.
And the fact that I'm going to
Was
use
the
the
other
F word.
Was the
Right?
other
I'm going to use the F word.
Would you
here.
consider yourself a feminist, though?
Yeah. Dog.
No.
That's no. Right? The feminism that I am speaking of is not the one that everybody thinks about. It's a more sinister affair where both men and women have been told to go against their nature. And more than told, influenced to go
Right.
against their nature. And when that happens, the divide and conquer strategy, when they reach on the polarizing ends of the stick, We both have the same. You are the reason why we so far apart. You are the reason why we so far apart. And the people who actually benefiting are the ones who benefit from you becoming more independent and you becoming more independent. Because it's all
codependence.
But have you realized a lot of these conversations are stemmed, heavily popularized by hurt people?
Yes, yeah.
Right.
A lot of damage.
So then we need to change.
Injured people.
We need to change who we speak to. People with healthier outlooks.
But the thing is, right?
But they're rare to find, or they're quiet.
Rare.
Yeah.
I'm about bone to pick it, but I picked this bone already.
Yeah,
right?
because the majority like to make noise and you kind of get, drowned out sometimes.
Yeah. We have
because people who have a different thinking, they are labeled conspiracy theorists. So, I mean.
What's the wildest conspiracy?
Say again?
What's the wildest conspiracy?
Oh, my
this is ongoing, the flat earth theory.
You believe in the flat earth?
I'm not going to say anything on this podcast.
That's what I say.
You see me? I know you, brother.
Hey, okay. You want to know what's my wildest conspiracy?
Uh-huh.
Let's press that button there.
Pause it.
You know which one I'm talking about? You know what song this song? If I listen?
Oh God. I used to watch
Twilight Zone.
Right.
So as we jump down into the Twilight Zone, this is, and I think it coming to be true. I believe that old singers, I want to say old singers, coming from the jazz, blues, are coming up. When it reached a point where they could no longer get monetization for the songs because they either dead or whatever, and the estates needed to make money, considering whoever owned the record label or owned the masters to those songs, it wasn't gonna make money. They made sure that rap music or hip hop became the genre because of the sampling. Because you'll still have to pay those older
royalties,
people.
yeah.
That's my conspiracy. I sit down and thought about it, and I was like,
He thought about it. So it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have no proof on it, but that's
you need proof.
And the frequency in which they tune out.
And sample music.
Yeah.
The whole genre is based on sampled music. So I don't listen to Frank Sinatra or whatever. Or give me some Nina Simone. I mean, how much people really in the next go and listen to Nina Simone.
Yeah.
But because this person like Kanye will come and spin a Nina Simone record, use that as a sample of a song, her estate have to be paid. Most likely it's owned by
a record label.
I want to call a specific thing, but I don't want to get that country. Thank you.
Please.
And it's just to propagate that. That's my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it could be true. It could definitely be true.
But on your flat earth theory, right?
Oh, no.
This is the Hee Haw show.
Oh.
This is where we discuss these things.
All right.
Wow. Why did I even say that?
I'm the captain now.
Now we have to get off. Okay.
No, that's just the conspiracy that came on the top of my head now.
Okay,
I like that one.
Yeah. But if you was to talk about all the Bible things and whatever, what people talking about right now with that flat earth theory?
Because I Googled it, and remember we talked about that, and I was like,
extensive conversation.
But it makes sense.
Where do you get evidence? Okay, I get it, anti-evidence. If I Google it like flat earth, you'll just see everything on Google. The only thing that will make me believe that it is true.
Seeing for yourself.
No, that it is true is the fact that I could Google anything and it's pop up.
Right.
The only thing I could not get evidence of is flat earth proven stuff. Nothing comes up. It's just against, why the algorithm pushing that specifically?
Yeah.
So I say, as a conscientious observer, I could believe it. I just need
But do you think that the world withholds specific information to train the way that we think or act?
Yes.
Well,
right. So
that's
if it's
true.
a truth that could really change how people think and act, then withholding it would make sense.
No, it's not. We're not here with Rendell.
Well,
You don't get cancelled.
No, I was going to say, I think you're saying that Melina don't believe that we actually reach on the moon. Melina believes that.
I never said that.
No,
I never said that.
it's
I was
our-
just having a discussion. I saw videos on TikTok and he's like, you believe these things, but now because I showing you and I have an interest in something means
No,
I
but
believe
until talking about the firmament and all this sort of thing, and we
but
never
no,
passed.
the moon landing, because we into videography and photography, those images that they show you online and you're seeing how it's overexposed and that kind of thing is very convincing. I'm like, from the technical aspect, you're supposed to be like, these people lying.
You know what's the best part? Remember when you see World War II?
Right.
Because we in our film thing, so I go and jump out hard. Remember World War II when they do the
Doggy. Come now, man.
No, I just have to do it.
Pause, by it. Let me jump out.
Okay. So, in World War II, you see when they dropped the atomic bomb, allegedly, and they have footage of the atomic bombs being dropped and stuff.
Right.
How the camera didn't get destroyed? And then I was like, because
Exactly,
it's
with
staged.
the wave. Exactly.
Because it's staged.
And there's an EMP and all that. Yeah,
Right.
it's supposed to kill
Yeah.
all.
The
Yeah.
camera there, okay, even if it's a film, no, it had electrical film cameras 1945. So when they tested this stuff out, the heat alone would have erode the celluloid and the film. So I'm like, oh, this
Yeah,
stage
because
that
they're
works out.
telling us, don't shoot the clips it
You could shoot
Put up
that
your
nukes.
se-
Okay,
your
guys.
sensor.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I believe nuclear ordnance is real.
What was nuclear ordnance?
Bombs.
Okay.
Right? I believe the atomic bomb is a thing.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe it exists. But to your point, in propaganda shapes the images and the videos
Of the minds.
to
Yeah.
however they want to skew it.
Right.
Imagine we were supposed to be talking about traffic blocking, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But look at the recreation for Oppenheimer, right?
Right.
Even the cloud and stuff.
Right.
That was real. That was live.
The mushroom.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't look like.
Oh, you know, about the movie itself?
Yeah.
Okay. And
It
I
didn't,
still
it
didn't see
didn't
it.
look like whatever we are accustomed seeing for the atomic explosions.
That looked like a test. Well, they do tests.
Yes, it's a test, and I think they'll probably CG around.
And yeah, but
Guys, excuse a little bit.
Yeah.
okay.
So, okay.
Trying to get some.
Yeah, no, so this is the
Hello?
kind of conversations always we have on the line. I was like, hey, I think the moon landing was fake.
So
man.
you need to talk about the firmament.
You talk
What's
about
this?
it.
We talk about it, but I just kind of this. I don't know. I doesn't want to believe that.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
okay, they do all of this thing
the
and they fake
location
it.
I send
No,
you.
no, mute her.
The
man.
look,
Good.
Talk.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Randall is the one that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't want to lead myself to believe that hey, they cover up all these things and all these things not true, and they're just trying to point humanity in a certain direction. I doesn't want to think about that because I start to feel sad and I'm depressed and all this other things. So it's like,
I think the road to hell was paved with good intentions, right?
oh wow.
You wrote that one?
Yeah.
You came up with it?
No,
Wow.
I didn't. I get it
Hey,
from
it sound profound, eh?
It did. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, because everybody who reach a position of power was sent to somewhere that they're responsible for the utilitarian good
Right.
will make a decision to do what is best for mankind.
Right.
But the issue with that is like it is turned into a paradox. Because how you could do what is best for mankind when you alone making the decision?
Right. Of course.
You ever read 1984?
If I
Ever read the book 1984?
no, I never read it. No.
George Orwell? Read that book.
Okay.
If you're into reading.
Yeah.
Read that book because it took me a while.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
the first few chapters was like, okay, this man trying to gain this love, whatever. Get into the later chapters, you realize how he explained, I forget his name, he explained to the protagonist how exactly we get people to think we want them to think. And it's, we could tell you that 2 plus 2 is 5.
Right.
And you have to know that 2 plus 2 is 5 without any doubt in your
Right,
mind. And then
right,
tomorrow, it could be 3.
Yeah.
And we can make it 3, and you have to tell me it's 3. I mean, it's 3.
I mean, me being in my 30s now, I realize that I'm learning a lot of things that was taught to us over the years is lies now. Simple things like breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a lie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Kellogg's to sell.
Yeah, to sell more cereal, bro.
So you're all familiar with the father of propaganda?
Not
My favorite
Really?
filmmaker. You talk about the Hitler guy?
The Jewish guy or the
No.
Polish guy? Alright, so the father of propaganda is pull it up from just so that I do
yeah.
put my foot in my mouth.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
but
we want to do that.
just paraphrasing here, the father of propaganda was responsible for turning around the capitalism wheel in America.
Oh, so, okay.
All right, based on the fact that he would be able to sensationalize certain aspects of information to make people more interested in a particular industry.
Okay.
So, for instance, women smoking cigarettes was nothing in the earlier days, and he did a campaign where he would put up women in like a city, right, and have them parade and make cigarettes look cool, in a kind of bourgeoisie kind of vibe. And
Wow.
so he was responsible for shaping a lot of American culture.
Right.
And propaganda was something that was used as the precursor to real physical water. So they are versed at it.
The guy who do the film, the propaganda films like Hitler, we talking about it?
That's not Goebbels, not Goebbels.
Oh, that's what I was
That's
saying.
Goebbels. Nah.
Goebbels is my guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not like pro Nazi or anything like that, but I'm talking about.
Yeah, could have fool. Much more.
Hold on. Just now.
You see?
I know you said Goebbels was your guy, right? But
This
just provide a little bit more.
This one,
we just
as a filmmaker myself,
Sorry, I jumped in.
as a filmmaker myself,
yes.
the fact that his films could I get people to do what they did, you all watch their movies is like
No, I have not.
we have to watch it for class. So I'm like, the influence he's one of the most influential filmmakers of all time because I mean look what the outcome of what his films did.
No, but like the father propaganda, that father propaganda guy, he is. I'm not trying to bullshit or kid out there. It's not a joke thing. This man is the most dangerous person.
Edward Barnes.
That's the guy.
Yeah. Show it to me. Let me just see.
Him.
Oh, he died in 1995.
Yeah.
Oh.
That man. Yeah, so look him up.
Oh, you have books as well.
Yeah. He is who all the Fortune 500 CEOs would have gone to turn around the profits and fortunes after the World War.
Wow.
You know, through their messaging and impact. So it's like that person is a fallout or a representative of the Gestapo era now. You know, so a lot of intelligence, and you was talking about how people just get shaped by how the government or the people in charge. They really try to keep us safe, you know.
From ourselves.
Yeah, they try to save us from ourselves because there are a lot of. If today or tomorrow something blow up and is a natural disaster in TNT, knowing the sentiment of our people, how much people really going to be able to put themselves in alignment to be safe?
Not many.
You know, the first thing they're going to do is run by the bar, closest bar.
Yeah, we don't take nothing serious.
Yeah, try to lie
Everything is a
as much as
party
possible.
And a fete, yeah.
You know, and it could be a disease, it could be war, it could be whatever. We're not designed for an emergency.
Right.
You know, so in a way, propaganda could help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
remember, God is not Trinity, I forget.
you see? So it's a kind of a dangerous two-edged sword to shape the hearts and minds of people, but it's an interesting thing nonetheless now. You know, so I was trying to segue that into what, like, basically, how was this created? How this just decided to go Rendelina?
What's that segue?
Yeah, no, yes, I was gonna be
Yeah,
like,
boy.
I was like, what?
I would have never thought
at
this
least
was
stop and
coming.
roll.
Nah,
Yeah,
on the
bro.
plane. We jumping on the
Right.
plane with race style, no parachute. What caused Rendelina?
Oh my God, wow. From the man say from the father propaganda to Rendelina.
Now Rendelina come
Oh
on.
my God, that's insane. But I mean, yeah, at least you had to keep it on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because we
understand.
started talking about a National Geographic segment, yes.
Okay, but I mean, as we say, we don't really identify with a lot of the influencer culture right now. Like, well, I don't know. You seem to be a fan of cinematography and film and stuff like that. I am a fan of cinematography and film. But the difference is I didn't believe in myself enough to say, hey, well, I'm gonna study this in school and stuff like that. I think I was like living in quiet desperation, as they say, and waiting for something to happen. And my wife,
Follow this guy.
yeah. So my wife happened, and she was like, "Hey, I know you like this thing, whatever. Let me invest in a camera, and started." And from that, I was, wait, what you need to say?
Because that doesn't happen.
No,
She was watching your pocket and it's like, oh, I can't get 50 from him without,
No,
giving up the
but
notes.
I think only need to meet some different
No, but
women.
you fast forward a little bit because when we
Oh,
were,
my bad. You need to meet some
Yeah.
different women.
No, I tell
Yeah,
you.
but
outside,
both of them look at each other, though. What are
No,
those?
boy. I was just trying to.
I was
Wow.
right.
I was trying to bring it real now.
Yeah. I understand.
So, some people just get blessed.
Right.
Some
of
people be
course.
fortunate at times, right?
Right.
And when you look over your shoulder or you look into your neighbor yard, sometimes you say, my God, What the hell is that?
Right.
We really was in the field with the hand pistols. Yeah. What you got to enjoy? You got to see Vietnam on TV and be like, wait, boy, them soldiers really going through it.
Right.
We was the soldiers in the bush with the guns.
Okay. No, but remember, everybody is go through the different trials and all this sort of thing.
Yeah.
How was your secondary school experience? How was...
I had a good secondary
Right.
school.
I had a terrible secondary school experience, and there's 5 years, that kind of thing.
What school was this?
Faisal Composite,
Faisal
but that was
Composite.
my fault because I was very like in my head and whatever.
You're a shy guy.
Yeah, very shy, and it was like eating me up inside because I wanted to express myself, I wanted to talk, but it's like I didn't know how to, that kind of thing. So I went through that, and when I started going to like tertiary schools like Costard and stuff like that, I forced myself to like walk up to people and just talk randomly and hey, how you going, this kind of thing, just trying to get out of that kind of box I put myself in there.
Right.
So I did, I felt like a better word, I did suffer over the years, and I'm glad that I meet a prize at the end.
Well, all right.
Yeah, lyrics in
It
it.
really is.
But in terms of Rendelina, we saw the camera. She was working at the time I wasn't working, and she bought it. And from when she bought that camera, I just started making videos, and I haven't stopped since.
But before we got married, Rendell, we used to go out a
Short
lot.
memory.
Yeah, we used to go out a lot.
Right.
And there's one particular restaurant we went to, and the food was exceptional, but the service was horrible.
Like everywhere.
So you go and you would see like water stains on the glass, the fork have stains. At time they didn't have salt and pepper shakers on the table, and we was like, could we have a salt and pepper shaker? She's like, so you take cook with salt? That was and we just kind of laughed it off because it was so horrible. But the
we
food
couldn't stop
was
laughing.
good.
The food was good and
So
cheap.
we had wild experiences, in restaurants before.
Yes,
Before we started doing this, and we also had commentary, and then we said, we will start documenting our journey together. So we started doing snacks in the car. And that
we'd look for weird snacks. We had like, what weird snack Wednesday? What kind of thing, and try all this.
Scooby-Doo snacks.
What
I like the most about all the content is that it's original.
Yeah.
Is not trying to be corny.
No.
I guess I have a good eye for corny. So when you look at this, you be like,
yeah, we're not upselling, we're not hard selling, we're not doing any of that.
Yeah, because it's just something we want to experience and share. That is how it started. On Facebook, we would post videos, weekly videos, that kind of thing, and it just started to grow. So,
and he's self-taught as well. So every time you put out something, you're able to reflect and
and I bought a cinema camera this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you're not calling models, you're calling models.
I got Canon C70. Yeah. So I always wanted. Oh God.
So that camera that I bought for him when he wasn't working and I was working was $2,700 at the time. It was used. It was a T3i.
That's what everybody starting the T3i.
Yeah, no, but you sound real angry with that. But it's like, wait, what is T3i?
No.
Okay.
We had the crappiest PC. It used to take Rendell forever to edit something.
Oh my God.
He had slow, boring.
I was using all kind of weird things.
Yeah.
The cutting was.
No.
It was better than some people, but it was still horrible.
So how is manage all the editing?
Oh well, I think in terms of like videos and film and all this, I love editing. I love to put it together. Okay. In my mind, it just feel like, whoa, what's going on, man?
Thank you.
In my mind, it just feel like a puzzle, right? All the clips you take in, all the different angles is a puzzle, and you put it together and you make it cohesive in this kind of way.
And they flow.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's like while editing is I don't know, it's been like in a kind of flow where it's like, okay, well, this don't make sense, this makes sense. Like sometimes I would like try to shoot the edit, and be like, okay, well, I'll need this, I'll need that, and whatever. And then after a while I do the edit, it don't go in that direction, it's going a different direction. So it's like I kind of, I don't know, it's give me a little bit of peace when I'm editing.
I tried to edit a makeup video before and I was going crazy. And I was like, how render this makes sense of 3 seconds, 3 second clips.
And you know what's the funny thing too? Like when wow, oh God, you hated by it?
I can't sit still. I can't sit still.
Okay. When I think before COVID, I was trying to, because I was always trying to challenge myself doing different things and stuff like that. So I think at the time, because we started a production company, we was doing ads for TV and all this sort of thing.
Okay.
Right? And somebody told us that, hey, the edit's too slow, it's boring, that kind of thing. So I was like, we talking about thing. I love my videos, whatever. Right? And when he said that, I challenged myself to, all right, you know what? I'm going to take this 5-minute video and try to make it 3 seconds. Right? Yeah. And I would do that constantly over and over. This before TikTok and Reels and all those sort of things.
So this was Vine?
No, it wasn't even. No, I was just doing that for myself.
So you were just doing it on your phone?
Yeah, I just edited for no reason. You understand? So let me tell you something. When IGTV came out, I was so excited.
Right.
It didn't really catch on.
To that?
Yeah, no, well, it turned it into Reels. They turned it into Reels because of TikTok now.
Yeah.
But when TikTok came out and after Reels and whatever, it's like I could easily take any video. Like I would take like a 10-minute recipe video and I could turn it into a minute. And I just get in all the good parts. You understand?
You know, good about what you just said there. So the reason why at that point in time for film history, because you have to study theory as well. The Russians, like, because they was going through what they was going through, the USSR, etc.
Soviet Union.
Yeah. They had to legit get one. Everybody was getting like one clip of film. That's when they was using film reels, like actual celluloid.
Yeah.
So because they was poor, everybody was poor, etc. That's at least what we was taught. They figured out modern editing based on them having the same long reel and who cutting it differently than who cutting it. So because of innovation and like the same way we was like, you challenge yourself and you like editing.
Yeah.
That was basically them because we always call it lack of is give you inspiration or
Innovate. They try to innovate.
No lack of supplies or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, if you don't have enough, because it had so much kind of corners.
Necessity breeds innovation.
Right.
Yeah, I had to cut so much corners because the computer wasn't fast. All these little things.
You had to figure out that.
Yeah. So it does really make you think differently. And
then, I do long form content because long form content.
Like how long are we talking?
1.5 hours.
Well, I'm now getting into that because there's a next challenge I'm trying to challenge myself. I realize when I start to edit longer than, like if I edit in something that's an hour, because we used to do weddings as well.
Yikes.
But that was one of the things that used to I would like deliver videos late and all this sort of thing because I would get, when I do an edit, I just be very emotional as well. So it's like, it's like when I film in the wedding, I don't be there. I just be thinking about the editing room. And when I reach in the editing room, I just be experiencing the wedding. So I just be like all sad and, oh, wow, this is so beautiful and whatever. And I just get too emotional and it's like I just take too long to finish it because, this kind of way. But
while this man talking, I see the Incredible Hulk in the garden.
Oh, God, what to you, man?
Picking flowers.
I couldn't do.
My mic still up.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I stopped doing weddings after the bride of a wedding, and I'm going to call her name.
Right.
Please don't. Don't do it.
She legitimately, and I find it was so random. Like I'm talking about, she comes and is like, "You're real cute, but don't worry, I'm married." And I watch her like,
oh, nah, bro.
and I was like, "Yeah, I know you're married. I literally taped it."
Wow.
After that, I hate weddings. I
Right.
hate weddings. I hate funerals.
But it's wow.
That's
oh
why
yeah. We used to do we used to do funerals
Yeah.
too. We used to do a lot of
that's easy
funerals.
food.
I had
easy,
childhood trauma with funerals, and
Really?
I used to avoid the body, so I would do mics, audio setup and stuff, but I would be hiding.
You're not playing that
Because
up in the dead man face thing.
My thing with, especially with event videography is somebody always trying to pull smalls with you. Like, but that's why I kind of like funerals more.
Right.
But then you realize it'll go have that one random person. It's like how much is charged? Where like let's go and grieve the dead person.
Not even that.
Yeah.
I realized like at a certain point in time we was getting like a lot of funerals and stuff like that. And what I realized is like people especially in South, I guess.
Yeah.
People want the funeral filmed so they could see like how a certain family member move.
Back and all, we only
Hey,
get that
yes.
after this. Like, don't tape that, I wanted to see so and so and
Right,
so. And so.
and make sure and get uncle whatever, thing they fighting for land and whatever and all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We didn't know, we wasn't privy to
I don't
that.
like no
So
funeral.
what you trying to say, right?
Yes.
I come to you. Oh gosh, my grandmother. No, my grandmother.
You can say my grandfather. Say my
My
grandfather.
grandfather. My grandfather passed away. He buried next week. I want you to come and do the funeral. I'm telling you, look for this specific family member and that specific family member. and make sure you get a reactions.
But they're not telling
make-
you that when they hire you, they spring
No,
that
well,
on
yeah,
you
that
in the-
happened to me a few times. They spring
we
that on
thought
me
it
while I
was
was
about
there.
the deceased, but
It's not
apparently
about the deceased.
It's about the
Yeah.
living.
Trinis, yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not the funerals for. And
Yeah.
So even party. If you ever do party videos.
No, Rendell not really comfortable with that. So.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I do a few. I did like,
Yeah.
you still shadow artists and that kind of thing.
The worst part of, I think, party, everyone have their work, but the worst one is partying because, the whoever, like, I don't like having to take a photograph or like, it's like, hey, pose, bam, and it's like, let me see, and everybody, like, you have to flick the camera around 40 times to be like, oh, yeah.
No, well, some people like that. I know this guy, what's his name on digital, Ziggy or some kind of thing. So I try to remember. He seemed to like that kind of, ooh, look at it, look what I just did, this kind of way. But I don't like that either. I don't want nobody to see.
Talk to me, like,
Relax.
Yeah.
You go see it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yo,
understand.
check it on the website, bro.
Yeah. But I think what happened, because the business was building, it was Rendivision Productions, who was doing events, that kind of thing. And when I think COVID hit, because we did just get like 2 good contracts, but everything scrap and whatever. And I guess
because of COVID, everything.
yeah, but I guess it was a good reason, because they slowly started opening up and whatever, and we was doing more food reviews. It was just like, like a little pastime kind of hobby kind of thing. Was doing it. I was just trying to
It's funny
make.
how much Ratchy fee went down for the COVID.
Oh,
I
God.
just see.
Yeah.
How much thing went down?
Ratchy fee. I don't know if you ever hear that word in your
Fried
life.
chicken and things.
What's
Called doggery.
Yeah, remember all these places was closed. So
Oh, you mean like
Selling,
speakeasies?
contraband chicken
Yeah,
and things.
fried
Oh,
chicken
you
and
talking
thing.
about fried chicken? I don't want that like a sports that was
Prohibition.
Yeah.
Prohibition
like a
chicken.
sports- Yeah, Prohibition. That's the name of the episode. Prohibition chicken.
It closed, but it's a full line of cars in the car.
Moonshine
Yeah.
chicken, right?
Moonshine.
Yeah, that was really good.
Moonshine chicken. I actually like COVID. COVID was a cool time.
Now, COVID was the best time.
Yeah.
I had
For me,
one of the
I mean-
best times of my life in COVID.
I mean, I was pretty frustrated in terms of, because I was like, hey, the business finally growing, that kind of thing. But bro, you see, after, like, when we now started open up, like, back the country and stuff like that, watch now, I don't know, people started call for us to do so much food
Ads.
videos. Yeah, there was like, we had to, because we never used to charge for Rendelina.
Okay.
We had to actually put a price on the videos because they was calling so much, this kind of way. So it's like everything kind of, the business kind of switched to Rendelina, and this kind of way we started to do like social media management and all kind of thing. And we started to get sponsors and all that sort of thing. So it's like COVID was like really good to us in terms of growth. Now we just like went from, how much that was? That was 15. We went from 15 to 50,000 followers and all this sort of thing. It was insane.
It was an enormous growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, exponential growth, yeah.
Is this a thing yet in Trinidad? Because this is one of the reasons why film doesn't work.
Right.
It's like cooperation or collaboration, as it would
Right.
Where, okay, you guys doing your thing. And
Right.
the next person doing their thing. And somebody watching, nah, F them. I'm a food blogger, but I must be the only food blogger, so I wouldn't do no.
No, I love collaboration. I try to collaborate with as much people as I can, but I realize there's some
That-
people
Yeah,
who don't
that
want
crab
to
in a
work.
barrel mentality.
Yeah, that
and a
kind
lot
of
of
thing.
people leading with their ego.
It's the mindset,
Yeah.
you say it.
Yeah. So that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, but I mean,
that has reached out to a number of people.
Yeah, we get
including-
blank across the board, but
Yeah.
it's just, you find your tribe, you find your people who want to work with you, and you work with them.
So imagine that on a film set.
Oh, God, that don't make no
We
sense.
know
Exactly.
about it.
Film is very collaborative.
Yeah, of course, you need people to make film, but then that film wouldn't get made. Like,
Well, you see it any movies getting made down, eh?
well, it's true, it's
Yeah,
true.
but then again,
There's
they
a
can-
clique behavior going on in the film industry. That
But you can say that across the board.
I'm not
yeah, but we're not
I
going to
still-
talk about it
I
because
get-
I'm not part of it,
I
right?
get black ball.
And I'm not a film student. I only did television and video production. That's the only thing. And we did it with the white tip.
Yeah, just like a kind of thing to say,
Yeah,
hey,
that
we're
was the
doing
hard
this.
times now. People don't know about those days, but yeah, we needed a stipend and it was something.
Hey, it better than other
Don't
places.
laugh at that, That's like a serious thing.
No, I laughing because, it
No,
was
it's better than other
different.
places that
Yeah,
don't pay
yeah.
stipends.
It was full reset for the both of us at the same time. So we did that and we kind of learned some things to help us with what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Randall editing was still better than
Yours?
the lecturers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Serious?
No, because I love
When he
editing.
said that
I love
himself
to
on a
put it
machine.
together. It's being,
Yeah.
It's going to have a time, and it's going to be somewhere in the hopefully near future where you'll be called upon to do a favor for your godfather.
Okay.
Be a favor for your godfather.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, because I mean, I'd also like to do a film sometime, but I realize it's a real collaborative effort now, so I don't know where I'll fit in that in terms of, you know, how to...
The editor.
Trinities like to see first. Trinities want to
trust
see
me.
you come from Hollywood with accolades
Right.
and certification.
All white people.
What I
white
like
person.
about film is everybody sticks to their rules. So I think
Right.
Rendell is not here or
Not
it's
here.
a lot of crossing.
No, it's have a lot of people who trying to push that over here now. What's this guy? Who's the guy we meet from Ream Granola?
Stephen Taylor.
Yeah.
Hey, does he know?
Stephen, yes?
Yeah, he really trying to make.
Stevie down here? I thought he was outside.
Nah, he outside,
No.
he outside. But he really tries to make a set because I mean that's what he learns abroad, and he trying to bring. I mean, I was following him since he was doing that. What is it called this thing, man? He do like a peas and rice, some kind of thing fundraiser, so he could go across.
Across here, right?
Yeah, I was like, dog, that's so amazing because at that time I was still kind of in this kind of living in this fear, like, oh, I wish I could do film, but I can't do it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, does he homie?
Yeah,
Does he
he
homie?
cool,
So
he cool.
I when he called his name, I was like, wait, he here?
Explore. So it's like exploring a new frontier. And there's no gold rush.
What do you mean?
All right, so when I say exploring a new frontier, Trinidad and Tobago already have a booming film industry.
Of course,
We
of
have a
course.
film industry.
Right?
Ouch.
And then there's no gold rush because everybody trying to separate rather than, coordinate.
Yeah, because I see a lot of different like I saw an ad for courts and I was like, who shot that? And
Right.
after for some reason I reached on affordable imports page and they tag
What about them? Okay.
they tagged whoever and I was like, oh, this is some dude and I saw him before I think he did film here and abroad and he shot that and I was like, oh, it looked really professional and it looked like how our courts are supposed to look now.
Yeah.
This kind of way. But and I think that's where the industry is. People like to do ads. Well, they're getting paid for
That's
ads.
where the money is.
That's
Yeah, that's where the money is.
The reason why I say it have no film industry, just in case I knew, because I still get kind of blackball guys, but don't worry. The reason I said what I said is, an industry is not one film.
Right.
It has to be. It's okay. Remember when they said no pirate movies at the bottom of the credits because it's like this movie employed 15,000 people or whatever.
Right,
Have
right,
no
right.
movie down here. People are not working whole day as a grip.
Yeah.
That's not a role.
And I mean, we kind of small too in terms of that.
We don't
and I
have
mean, but I think it's a lot of different. Like I'd always remember. I can't remember the name of the movie, but we was in a. Oh, sorry, sir. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Real service here,
Yeah,
but.
well.
Hey, yo.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's at y'all familiar with Gold City Mall and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Right.
from
So
Trinidad.
Now we've never heard of this place. Where is it?
it's in South. Truly, man. But it's at some random guy selling a CD. So I thought it was like some rap CD he burned and he trying to get a 20 fit or whatever.
Squeeze your
And the guy was like, yeah, this is a movie we shoot by.
Squeeze your ranking.
No, it wasn't
Nah,
Squeezy Rankin.
that's
But I
not
think he was in it. I'm trying to remember. But no, he was.
Wet Man the movie.
No, it was not. It was not. It was some before that.
Crop
right?
and Cup.
I can't.
Dog, you have a,
Was
you
it
have a
that?
library,
I wonder,
boy.
right?
No, okay, that's not. One thing I would say is I might hate the scene with it is film industry. But I
Right.
support all local films.
Okay.
I only know one.
But anyway, I bought it and we watched it and whatever. He was starring in it and whatever.
Yeah.
And he would say, oh, well, we sell 1 million copies and all that sort of thing.
A
But
million copies.
That's what he say. But anyway, whatever. I watched it and the story was good, but, the cinematography was terrible.
Lacking.
But it's like people actually liked it, which was strange now. So it's like,
Hollywood.
dog, all we need to do is just like make something.
Here's the interesting thing with that. The issue I believe people have with low quality movies,
Right.
it's not really the cinematography, Inherently, the issue is it have no extras. Because when you watch a movie, you realize you just see people walking and shit. Those things is making it real for you.
Right, yes.
And
yes,
two,
yes.
the audio recording is with dog shit.
Oh my god, yeah, boy. And they
what's
try
the-
some ADR, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Watch that. Out of time.
Once that clean, you just cannot allow for if it's bad shots and stuff, you'll be like, all right, cool, whatever. But at least you can more sit down and watch it. You ever watch old films?
Right,
You realize that nobody really cared about how good the camera quality was.
Right.
It was just okay, shooting a train, all right, cool.
It was realistic.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
You're not trying to push the end. That could have been shot in 360p. You know?
Yeah, of course.
So,
But do the other also remember film. The very fact that film exists, it is built out of what he was talking about before we segue. You know, so if we as a culture don't have the need or the necessity to push our identity to anybody because you don't get put in our basket.
Right.
We use coconuts on the Caribbean. Right? That's the basket they want to put us in, right? If we don't have the need to push an image, or we're not allowed to push an image, how then could the industry grow?
Right.
You know, that's just my question.
my next question for you.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
My question for you is, as an editor, you will be edited. So you get sit down, for some reason you get hired to be a film editor. Not film, like a feature length.
Well, I've never done that, but yeah, go ahead.
You content, because you see good in sitting down, you got the timeline dropping stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're good with somebody being right next to you, being like, nah.
Because as I tell you, we used to shoot ads for TV and stuff like that behind the scenes. So shows, those shows with opera singers and stuff like that. In Trinidad, it have that.
Opera?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. It have a lot of classical singers in Trinidad.
No shows with opera singers, opera.
Right, but I think the what is called that guy? The guy who put on the show, he was like, hey, I'd like to see you edit sometime or some kind of thing like that. It have like where we could, like, he could watch my edits, so he could give me like, I was like, nah, I don't want nobody. I don't even want Melina close to me when I edited.
So for you, it's like a secret thing.
Yeah, of course.
But then,
also, I have a different perspective looking from far. He in it, like my brother used to get mad because he used to play God of War now. And I would be like, you just passed this here, and he fishing as to where he needed to be now. But I seen it from a broader perspective. So I don't want me micromanaging almost.
So that means, if we was to talk in film terms, that means she would be good at the rough edit. But
I
then
guess
the fine tuning.
No, well, what I just use her for, especially
The
for the
vet after.
Yeah, the videos we do now.
Final cut.
Yeah, we I'd like edit it and be like, hey, watch this, and after she'll be like, hey, well, maybe I should change this, and I'll be like, damn, I don't want to change this, but I'll change it. So it's kind of weird.
Can I go again? Can I go?
You know what I asked me
You
though.
song I'm like right now. Like I tell you really would like. Probably I like it, but in terms of film theory, you sounding like a black Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, who I gonna take that?
A black Alfred Hitchcock, and here's why I say that. Because if you're watching a movie, you got Anthony Hopkins stars Hitchcock, and I forget who was this wife.
Right, I should maybe watch it.
Alma. And the same thing you just described there.
Right.
The first rough cut of Psycho. He was like, what shit is this? Whatever. And then, you gotta get back in there. She sit down with him and was like, put a shot in.
Right.
And that's basically what you described there.
Oh,
she had that
okay.
kind of
Yeah.
fine tune.
Yeah, but no, I don't think when I do I edit this be shit. But I mean, in terms of us, like how I started with teacher and stuff like that, I hated all videos that I produced.
That's everybody.
From then till maybe when I got because I was trying different cinema cameras, so I got a Blackmagic 6K, that kind of thing.
Wow.
And
what kind of system were you editing?
Was that?
I just
using
We
a
have a
normal.
built PC.
No, well, that one can't handle that. But we got like a laptop, so we could do stuff on the go and that kind of
They
thing.
say Apple.
Apple,
Let's say it now.
Oh no, I don't know Apple. No.
We've never been on that ecosystem.
Yeah, I only bought this for content, and this is just our content phone because of
we've
the
never
quality and all this sort of thing.
So
These heretics.
Yeah, we come to change everything.
These heretics. You just
So
spoke
what
against
platform
the-
is used?
See again?
So what brand is?
We have a Red Dragon laptop right now.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but that only happened over time, and this kind of way we started working with different companies, and the money came in really and truly like after like 5 years. I mean, it's have a lot of things we still have to do. We still haven't like registered the company in the States so we could get money from
YouTube.
and that kind of thing. So it's like,
you stay abreast. When do they do that show or something?
okay. Yeah, no problem. But we looking to do that and different things now because it have more money to be made.
But there's one cut out it and there's one disgusting cut, and that's my problem.
Oh, okay. Serious? I didn't know.
I
that.
don't see really a problem in giving them a cut because I mean nothing from nothing.
Yeah, it's
Well,
their platform,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So.
You know, so
When you talking about using an intermediary company to do the things.
Oh, are you talking about that?
That's what you're talking about.
Oh, no, I thought you was talking about YouTube or something like
yeah,
that.
nah.
Oh, because you have to go outside to do it. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Oh, yeah, well then, get you.
Yeah, but I mean, when we ain't crossed that bridge yet, but you know, thankfully we are in a position where we earning income from it.
Enough. Yeah, to start
You
to
know.
propagate. towards that.
Yeah, I mean, Melina, me, I just maybe get a little bit
Finish him.
a little worried with it, but any kind of money we just get, I just try to reinvest now.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm able to buy the Black Magic and the Red Dragon and all sorts of things.
You
because
don't spontaneously buy a black magic.
no, I just see it and I just be like, hey, we buying this.
You shooting on your red.
No. Well, the Red Dragon is the laptop.
Yeah.
But I'm not shooting on a red.
That's what I said. That's like, no.
No, we have a red dragon laptop.
Yeah,
We don't
but
have
that's
a red-
overkill, bro. I look like we name is Marcus, bro. You mad?
There's the filmmakers episode.
Oh, apparently.
I get one from you. You got to do one.
Okay. But no. We was shooting with the Black Magic. I didn't like that the fact that it didn't have autofocus, which is like, you know, not how a cinema camera is supposed to be, but in terms of, because we do a lot of run and gun stuff now.
Well, yeah.
So me having to kind of fiddle with the thing was keeping me back a
And it
little
was
bit.
very
you know.
heavy. Like, you hold that camera, you start to sweat. I was like, no.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I shot it and Ren.
What do you think is wrong with that?
Yeah.
We take it on the tripod.
Okay.
Right.
And
So,
Rendell told her and me, so you'd be like, raise up your hand again. But it's
gosh.
like, look at my
Yeah.
arms right No.
Let's work out.
Yeah.
yeah, that didn't make no sense. So I was able to, like, you know, the same guy who was selling the Black Magic, he was selling the Canon C70 as well. So I was able to, like, trade it in that kind of way and get it.
Yeah, just add a little
Yeah.
fun, son.
Which is nice.
So you like the
Solid.
videography, but I tell you, when it come into the film discipline, it's like a whole different
Yeah.
muscle to flex.
Of course. No, but I don't want to, because I mean, I've met certain people who've, you know, studied film and stuff like that. I don't want to be so,
Rigid.
lack of better, for lack of better word.
Insult me, no.
Yeah, I don't want to be so anal about it in terms of, yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
man,
I think he did it on
Who have the
purpose.
beats?
oh wait, no, that's what the beats for.
I guess so. But yeah, I don't want to be so rigid
Sorry.
about it. I don't want to be like, hey,
That's a recurring joke about the beads on her.
oh yeah, I don't know why though. I don't
That
know.
doesn't-
I just never
No,
seen
you
that.
you know why? Because you haven't been to the Diddy party. So when you get invited, you go.
Hopefully not.
Please don't go.
Don't go. No,
Oh,
if you say no in advance.
Stop calling up the name so
Yeah,
much.
boy.
Sorry, Puff, whatever you call it.
If you call it 100 times, you go show up. Relax yourself.
Hey, I hope so. I want to get a contract. I want to get a contract. Hey, I didn't like that.
You man willing in him. You willing in him.
I didn't like that. Like that.
Nah, it's
I didn't like pause.
It's all kind of
Pause.
happy to encourage that into your life, dog.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you say you think I agree? No, I
No way.
It's not pausing. It's no Diddy.
No, Diddy.
Yeah.
No, Diddy,
Yeah, that's
dog.
the new thing. No Diddy.
That's crazy. That you
Yeah.
would see
You
want
guys
the
old
contract.
enough to like grow up on bad boy music.
Yeah.
Come to you,
Don't
baby.
push.
It's just like
What's going on with you?
It's just
I'll
a
be
3 years.
24
Yeah,
in
just
a
a
few
3 years
months.
difference.
So yes, listen to them now. Consider it.
Oh, nah.
No, you can't. I still listen. I listen to a freaking bad boy music on the way here.
Nobody else hear it on radio and whatever, but it's not like it's not like,
They
you
start
know,
bringing
bad
back some of the
boy.
old tunes.
As Driver
The Diddy
Roman
and Mace, though, that was a favorite long time.
Because what kind of feeling
Both of
bad?
us.
What kind of feeling bad? No, honestly. It have a song like bad boy. You make me feel so good. And I literally paused the song. I was like, this sounds different now.
Yeah.
This
Everything
sounds-
have a different context now.
But I mean, I'm asking you guys, I think,
Yeah.
the whole podcast here.
You want to know?
No. I want to know, like, or you think he do something, or what you think?
What's that?
Did he not? You think he?
Oh, you want to you asking our opinion on
Hey,
it?
what else
Yeah,
is
yeah.
do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
Wow.
All right, Miles Monroe. All right, well, to be honest, I can't really speak on it, right? My only thing is, dog, all you know Diddy was doing this how long now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like-
Why now? Why
Why
now?
no?
Yeah.
Why this all of a sudden is a thing? And this man is not arrested though. So he's still free out here, trolling, doing the most.
If he did it, go to jail.
Yeah.
If he didn't do it,
Because R. Kelly in jail,
Of course.
Cosby in jail.
Yeah.
Right.
Who is Diddy? I mean, I just
He
think
had to be
it's-
special or something.
I mean, he's a billionaire, but
Yeah.
Cosby was up there. In terms of money.
in terms of money,
I mean,
So I personally think it's just more to the motor than the pistol, but
I mean, do I think it adds expertise? Of course I think it
Right,
adds.
right.
do I think Cat Williams was talking the truth? Of
Yeah,
course
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he was.
Oh, yeah,
Do
yeah.
I think about the whole trafficking thing? I don't know.
Now, let me look into
That is what's put in jail. That is the
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, Didi.
I don't know. If
You don't know, Didi?
No,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
didn't
I think we would have a better opinion if we had chance to observe the man.
The character.
But he not even in the same.
we
Tax
from
bracket.
we from Trinidad.
No, he came down here.
I
Without
didn't even
Okay.
see when he was here.
Most of the songs that Bad Boy made was recorded, not recorded and
Trinidad.
produced here.
Yeah.
Serious?
Song basin.
Oh, I
That's
didn't know
why
that.
I say as Trinidadians, even if he did do what they say he did, we can't cancel him. Because he was like, he put money into the friggin' economy.
Fundamental.
In the
Okay.
90s. So that's not me advocating what he did.
Hey,
if he
that-
did what he
that
did,
money,
yeah.
that money spending about $3 drain, dog.
And now we have less mosquitoes.
I think we have more mosquitoes, by the way. Yeah.
That's because of the return.
Yeah, the illiteracy.
Where you from again?
Me, well, I originally grew up in the east side, right? Maloney Broad and born.
Alright.
It's all good. So it's
Sure.
Oh, no. The
Sure.
mosquito C9 so
Sure, baby.
different.
It more or less.
It depends on what kind of trees and bush you have around.
Where they grew up? Like, same area?
South, yeah.
No, not south, but like which? Borough?
I grew in Faisal, born and grew in Faisal.
or like in the
Billy Ocean. Good stuff.
the labor capital of Trinidad.
Billy, Billy Ocean. So Billy Ocean is like your idol. Is like, yes.
You know all the Billy Ocean, you know them.
Once Billy played. That's it.
No, but I've heard his name called a million times in my house.
So you don't know Billy Ocean,
Oh,
some
you
of
don't,
them.
you don't know Billy Ocean
Yeah.
grew up on the next street? And then that's like,
That is a cousin.
I don't know if my
son.
grandmother was alive, she'd have probably say he come by the house, because my uncle was a ranger producer. So
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know
Like
how.
Billy Ocean, brethren.
oh, wait, no, you know Billy? Oh,
So you're
tell
Billy
him for me,
Ocean,
tell him
Billy
my cousin.
Ocean.
Tell him I'm
All
my
right.
cousin.
yeah,
Hey.
because I think my grandmother mentioned it.
Yeah, everybody know Billy Ocean in
Yeah.
Faisal, come on.
Oh, yeah, kind of soft like Billy Ocean. Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
No.
That we borrow.
Barbosa is my name. Thank you.
Excuse?
Barbosa.
Like the captain
Like
from...
the pirate?
Yes, thank you.
No, what?
That's
That's
Barbosa.
Barbosa.
Yeah,
But
Barbosa,
mine
not-
is Balbosa.
A Balbosa.
Yeah, that's my maiden name.
Is that Indian?
Oh, okay, that's
Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, is he for you?
So-
That's why you're in the bus.
It's
That's why
why
you're
when
in
we
the
had
bus.
all the
You're bad
immigrants
one.
from Venezuela, somebody came
Yeah.
up to me and thought I was,
A Venezuelan?
yeah.
Why would they do
By the
something
road,
like that?
when they were doing the registration for the Venezuelan.
Oh, all right.
immigrants, you
But you
remember?
was there, so they must be
I know, but do I look like a...
Well, sometimes
Well, I mean,
if you squint.
yeah, like the Afro ones. The Afro ones.
Afro.
Because I didn't want to ask, because like the whole time you're here looking like Spanish-ish.
I mean, yours too, you know.
Well, I'm Portuguese, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, we're from Dominican Republic, though. Stop
Wow.
Stop
Man
it.
get outed.
Stop it. Yeah, I told you true.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool.
No, it's not. No, it's not. If you're black from there, it's not.
Come on, papi chulo.
Hey, papi.
Hey, you're living in Trinidad.
Bendelaki, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, you're a whole different atmosphere tonight, boy. Go ahead.
No, but that song was a banger, though, eh?
But that's also,
Papi Chulo. Yes, you never hear Papi Chulo. You free?
why would I listen to that?
Why?
No, we need to play that. Somebody put...
Nah, no papi chulo.
Why?
No, it's not. I'll carry all your plays that you played
Yeah,
probably.
big man thing.
Oh, wow.
Melina, here we're going on, right?
That's all right.
We
That's
love
all
you,
right.
all right?
Money, so.
What
We're
she
not
had
playing
to
no
do?
papi chulo on this.
You
On
don't
this
know. You
tour
know
of
this
a
song,
witness.
eh?
Yeah, Melina.
They're like, when they get married, they do
Red,
one.
talk to your wife.
What?
Why?
We not playing no papi chulo on this
Oh,
thing.
God. She wanted
I
to
don't-
papi chulo.
It's
Let me see if I
big
get
man, and I think.
Oh, God. Noise. Oh, God. She wanted all the things. That's how it start?
That's all I know papi chulo.
Hey, mutual,
No, this
mic,
can't be.
mutual, yeah, let us put that right there. Good
Big
stuff.
man don't listen to papi chulo dog. Yeah. That red card talk on it. Wow.
Not Papi Chulo. No.
That
That's porn up. That's what I is. That's
that's
That's what I is.
Why would you play anyway?
That's not Brazos. That's porn
Okay,
up.
Oh, you know what that is.
relax. You see this shirt kind of contrary right now to if you play
Alright,
that.
Emphasis on the first syllable. Anyway,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you know that you got the joke.
yeah.
Ah, that's what dope.
what's up? What's up? So you're gonna tell us about where it was trying to offload before.
I know.
But you meet any people and you want to ask them certain questions about
Oh,
dating.
yeah. We real going on a film.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. No, I like to talk to people about film. And I've seen you have the passion, but I realize that you're very disenchanted in terms of, the money that not being made right now. That kind of thing.
No, I disenchanted that nobody really likes it in terms of I was doing it for free. Right. I didn't mind making a film and it's like, yo, you getting service labor free. Let me just do something. But then it's like, egos is getting involved. Right. I had to be the director and I'm making my movie and whatever, and then you ain't paying nobody, and then everybody just don't understand their role and responsibility. Right. Crazy. So that's what I was like.
Okay, I understand.
If I could get a unit, like if you and me remain good, I was like, bro, I think it's time to go in Vietnam because that was my
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to make one. I'd like to make.
Recorded Vietnam?
No, you think it's tropical time?
I've been on 3 film sets in Trinidad. It wasn't bad. The last film set I was on, the production looked real good, and when we saw the final edit, I was like, womp womp.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't understand. And it seemed like the set was how it's supposed to be in terms of the standard. Everybody had their own rule. They had lunch.
Where's my belly?
This kind of way nobody was.
I know.
My belly is crumbling.
Oh, just so? Oh, good Lord.
Randomly. I know. I thought you'd hear it now. So.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, easy there, Mama.
Yeah, but they had competent actors, I guess, for Trinidad, that kind of thing.
You see that statement? You just made this. Take that back.
Violence, eh?
No. I don't know. I find. I mean, I understand the accents and the dialect and stuff like that, but when somebody acting in Israel.
Did you see Shirley? On Netflix. Shirley on Netflix. The person who plays the husband.
the old guy.
That was one of my classmates in film.
So, really?
Yeah, he was literally legit down here doing film in school, like whatever. That's my dog. But at the same point in time, he could act. So it's just that the issue what will always falter in terms of down here is people act. No, people just act for stage. So
that's what I'm saying, yeah. Very exaggerated.
So
yeah, boy, give me the punch in there. This kind of that kind of thing. How do you see?
The rhythm and the speech very, very off.
Movements and I understand.
That. So it's not like.
But I don't like that. I like it. I mean, I grew up watching movies. As a big fan of movies, I'd love to make one like that now, where everything is subtle. And
you want to make a classic?
Well, you can't make a classic just so, but I mean, that should. But I mean, the amount
you always talking about some kind of mafia-esque kind of movie. And putting a Syrian in it.
No, as like the final boss now. No, because think about it, 1% is Syrian, so it's like. Oh wait, I'm supposed to say that? Oh no.
Somebody might be.
Hey, good, right?
Yeah, buddy.
You can see You can see if like right?
Okay.
But just remember,
it's you said.
And you sign a waiver,
Right. No, but I mean, we all know that when Anthony Bourdain came in and there was the term.
Oh yeah, that guy.
This man doubling down on the statement.
Yeah. No. It's like that. So I think I have problems. I've never written a script or anything. So, but it's just I have a random ideas and whatever. But whatever is the recurring thing is always a Syrian, and not just like like a 5th generation in terms of whatever. You're right. And
when the cocaine in the car.
No. He's spinning a gyro and that kind of thing. He's walking on the ground.
No, leave the refugee camp.
I find script writing and storyboarding very taxing though. Daylight.
All right. Here this. Wait.
Interior, location, dash, and then the time of day.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's a lot.
This is film 101, guys.
All right. I feel like we're real good on this film tangent.
We'll find we got guess for me. Okay.
So all these, it had some kind of whatever TikToker came and whatever, and I find
who's that?
No, I try to remember her name.
What she look like?
Was the same one, and she say hi something, but you don't be on TikTok.
Hi Pumpkins.
Yeah. So
what's she name?
Last week.
Share Sayan.
Doctor. Doctor, shut up.
No boy.
No.
She was here when Trinidad
was in. Okay.
Yeah, that seemed like a good episode for you. I feel like it was, having fun.
I have fun all the time. I have fun all the time.
But I mean, this could.
I don't want to sound like Diddy, but you need a party.
This could totally transform from a food review kind of.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I always
podcast
like that's the whole thing about this. a lot of people, in terms of this whole influencer thing that popular now, is either they like a lot of food, they like attention. Or these kind of things. I just like doing videos. I love like
telling our story.
I was telling Melina, like, what was the video I produced? We did because one of our partners right now is Mobile One. Yeah. Right, they have lubricants and stuff like that. So because we driving around so much,
I saw.
Because we driving around so much, we have to use good lubricants, that kind of thing. Shout out to Mobile One TT,
love it. Yeah.
Right, and one of the last video we did with them is we was highlighting our trip to check this guy who they sell soup and Jira chicken in Queens Park, Savannah.
Okay. Right? So that I drive from south. Yeah.
Well, right, that kind of thing.
Not hard.
Right? But
that's the next country. That's not a whole episode.
Oh God, relax now.
You need a visa to come up. Come on. Let's not
portal, don't worry.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But what I loved about that video, other than, the guy just trying to, build something for himself, young black man, that kind of thing, I loved that I shot it with that was the C70,
yeah?
Shot it with the C70 in 4K, and I was able to just keep the quality throughout all platforms now. So it's on Facebook.
Very difficult.
Yeah, on Facebook it looks amazing. On YouTube it looks amazing.
Yeah.
On TikTok it looks amazing, and on Instagram it looks amazing. And that is all I wanted. Wow. You understand?
Yeah.
I just watch that video on my iPhone and be like, yeah, I reach.
I think I have a podcast idea for you.
Okay.
I have a podcast called Help Me Devon, which is like for audio engineers. So it's like I said to them, this audio engineers, like let me say Chris Brown audio engineer, come to show and like whatever.
Okay.
And they sit down for an hour just talking audio engineering.
You can just geek out. You can just geek
Wow.
out.
This is the plugin I'm using, and this is when I pull it down like 2 decibels for an hour. So if you're into that,
you
be like, yeah, boy, I know what they're talking about.
Right.
Maybe you could just go into that and make sure you sit down with other editors or other people and just talk. Film
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
And then pull me on as I guess and get greasy.
All right. No, I had a lot of ideas because we have like a little corner in the house, and I was thinking about just doing like current events and I cut by myself, that kind of thing, right? And we have
speaking of current events, we're not sure how serious or how true this is,
right?
But we heard about the Prime Minister. We just want to.
I don't want to say anything insensitive. So
Okay. Wow.
No, but we just want to say if there's anything, we wish your family the best. I hope everything will go good with him.
Yeah. We didn't get any news.
We don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's not true.
Yeah.
It's alleged that he has some cardiac issue and he was hospitalized.
Right.
I just wanted to say current events now.
I don't know if I'll say something, but this is just generation.
It doesn't matter. None of us said how we feel about any political party
No, it's not dying.
association. No. But as a human being, it's a life, and you wish bad on people. If you wish people die, well,
but oh my God, online, jeez, but it's the rowly comments.
Oh, seriously,
people terrible, but thing. It's some accident. Yeah, they were only fault.
People just true.
That's so wild.
Honestly, he's my second favorite prime minister. First one would be Bass, and I don't like prime ministers based on the politics. I like them based on
personality.
But I think
and the interaction with the public.
I think they should
all-time favorite.
They should wipe the board clean though, start over from scratch, because the corruption is so deep seated. It's like whoever come up.
This man just want to play. This man is just political and they say you.
No, because it's frustrating. It's like all these things. Don't even talk about the rent.
Rendelina, you want to talk politics?
Please,
I don't.
Is the new Greece going on?
No, it's just you're living, you're seeing things. You're talking to business owners every day. You're talking to people on the street, and it's like, why things have to be a certain way? Like I'm thinking about the development. What is called this country? Barbados have since what's that? Motley.
Miyamoto.
Came into about why we don't have that kind of thing. What going on? Like why it has to be so corrupted?
We was talking about conspiracy theories.
Hey, brother, I'm not trying to say nothing.
Okay. We was talking about conspiracy theories.
Let's not go back there.
Wait, say she's a man? What? I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about this.
Wow, please edit that out.
I thought I hear that. Sorry, my bad. No.
But you was talking about you don't understand. First things first, everything designed the way it's supposed to be. Right? And there are people who could change it, but they won't for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Right.
So we're just gonna continue this
Personal interest first.
I guess.
So
I don't know.
I mean,
For the greater of the country.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the
yeah.
utility.
Yeah, it's have a space for every money, man. It's have a space.
So in terms of the last question,
yeah,
because we're talking about
go
time,
ahead. Yeah.
is where I must take these bitches to go out on this
Oh
first
wow,
date.
wait, the man.
Well, we were
Marina.
going back there.
Boy, in terms of my history, in terms of like women, I don't really have one. So it's like,
All right.
Yeah. Let's take us drink. This is
Here's one, right?
okay.
Here's one.
Let's drink your same glass.
I can't tell you.
Let's wrap up and leave here.
Wow, okay.
Here's what, right? I can't tell you where to go. Just take into consideration the girl personality, her value system. If she allow you
In her what?
in her space to
Okay.
understand, where she
I'm ready
at
to jump
mentally
in
and
already,
stuff.
Well, no.
And what kind of vibe you looking for? I mean,
Of course, I don't want to say that out loud
she
because then
could
I'll be
be,
like, they will catch
yeah,
my
but
line.
she could be looking for a particular vibe, but you want to push, you might, you know.
More information, guy says, this is what he says. QB shouts to you, everything. Anyway, he said that why are you on these dating apps knowing fully well you on it for a reason, they on it for a reason, and then everybody's act like, oh no, we looking
So
for a
play
relationship.
coy, yeah.
But you can't be
Oh,
upfront.
so it's a hookup thing then.
It
Hookup.
is a
It
hookup
is.
of everybody trying to
Dating
act.
apps is a hookup scene.
No,
So why women just pretend like it's not?
no, but I'm looking for a significant other, that kind of stuff.
You're
And then
looking
it's
for a
like,
wife? You're
fair.
looking for a wife?
hell no.
Some people just looking for
So
somebody to talk
wait.
to.
All right, you have this whole thing that you don't believe marriage.
No,
is
I
gonna
know.
work.
Trust me. Number one, I need a very highly intelligent woman.
Of course.
So that cut down like at least 90% of them.
Yeah.
90.
Way boy.
90% of them. Then in the 90% of them, they have to be unmarried. So that's our next 9%. So are you looking for the 1%? Then I'm looking for a specific thing.
Right.
Swag.
But
So-
are you going in the right circles to meet the caliber woman you're looking for?
Right,
Because
like when
highly intelligent do
Old people say the unknown boss and the unknown woman.
Yes, come to
Because when
me.
they get left, the whole world will be laughing at you.
Alpha male. Alpha male.
all the boss not
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, I was going to say after everybody just laugh more when I make
No way.
mistakes.
It's just how you say it now. It's
Oh,
like, I
okay.
don't have none.
No, I mean, I was talking to other females and that kind of thing. And I was
The man
always
say he threw out a net, right?
okay, yeah. So it's like you had
that
a,
was the phrase he told me. He's like, he threw out a net when he was trying to talk to a lot of people. He threw out a net.
But
to
remember,
catch
I
deals.
came from a place where I wasn't talking to nobody.
Okay.
So I just had to talk to everybody. And whoever give me whatever is like, you go in this direction, you go
And
in that
she's the one who
direction.
gave the correct.
Well, yeah, but
particularly,
no,
no.
but no, yeah. No, because it was over a long period of time as well. Other people was giving me different current, but it's like, you didn't, like the first time I check her is like it felt right now, how
Okay.
how the family received me, everything.
You
It was
felt
like
welcomed.
wow.
You're
Yeah.
saying family and stuff. That sounds very like
Not
love with
real
it.
dog.
Like
Values.
arranged marriage? Oh,
No,
sorry.
I prefer arranged marriages work out.
Okay.
If that was the case.
Maybe not the ones where there's like, 5
you
years
into
old
that,
and all this stuff.
Whoa. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you were 15, I'm 15, the families get together.
Right,
It's like,
right,
when
right.
we're
My son,
20.
your daughter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
that kind of
okay.
thing.
Okay,
So
okay.
Rendell and I went to school together, right? And but we graduated 2008. And
Form 5?
yes.
Jeez. 3 years younger. Okay.
Yeah, so he started messaging me online.
Yeah, that
And,
was
and on my
beautiful.
phone,
More
in
than
between,
beautiful.
and he used to say like weird things, and I was like, "Why this dude messaging me?"
So be
But
like,
you
yeah,
know,
more
I'm a
than-
kind
more than
person, so I
beautiful.
used to not those.
And, yeah.
But, I
don't
used to
forget to
respond
wash
to
your
him.
nails,
We look at it. What's it working? It worked. It worked.
Yeah,
No,
get
because I heard.
Gradually, I keep talking to him, but
What?
Yeah.
Well, you can embrace him, why embrace?
nah, it's not.
I used to be
abrasive.
at the time. I was like a bouncer for a club and used to do security.
Was it-
Well, we
what's
can
the
kind
name
of
of the
tell.
Huh?
Yeah,
I
the
can't.
boy.
I can't say that. Right.
Yeah. It's about a number in it.
No.
It's them kind of club though. He was
Yeah.
with it.
That's what I know this guy
Yeah.
from.
No. I don't. Wait.
That-
Wait.
yeah.
No. I don't.
Yeah.
No, it was insult. It
It
was
was Pina
insult.
though.
It-
It was Pina.
It was nah. You was never there. You was never there. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah. that's
Nah,
it.
it wasn't there.
My twin was there. He looked just like
Yeah,
me.
so when we started talking, he used to call me when he want company to
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
up and thing now. So like
so I
1,
woke
2 in the
in.
morning we
Yeah,
talk.
keep my company.
This was the time of my line, man. Thing.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but we used to use that? I don't think so.
After 10.
Okay,
after 10, yeah.
After 10.
So I always thinking, keep my company. And
Young love.
But it was normal conversation, was nothing, you know.
What are you watching, man?
No, here's why. Because I've seen this exact scenario play out 100% worse. And it's like, oh, you have big money at us. I will let's milk you.
Oh.
And you, the fact that you didn't get it is...
No, I was not.
No,
yeah,
but,
she's a good woman.
You could have very well fallen into a trap.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but wait, how I fallen into that trap?
Because you're naive.
Ouch.
And you're looking.
That's a good woman. I'm
talking about like, because the girl just give her enough courage to be like, okay, she's talked about after thing, but her intention is to, like the Bible will say, if by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought a piece of bread.
Right.
So it's like that. You could have get sucked down there. You just happen to fall.
It's funny, when the first time Rendell came to my house, it was a good experience. And the second day I had my driving test for the first time. And that week after we started going out and stuff, Rendell bought a necklace for me. And I was like, no, bro, you're speeding.
No, what next year let's take the necklace.
No, well, I like the trap. He play a trap for you. I
think that's
him just being generous.
No. At the time as well, I used to buy like a lot of stuff for people, and also like she always used to tell me if I used to run drugs and things because I always had money. And
this man wasn't working no way. He always buying food.
Well, your dog need a little Apple MacBook Pro.
I mean, well.
MacBook Pro if you're buying stuff for people. Hey, pause. I didn't mean like that.
I just need to know the hook.
Hey, no, not like that.
I mean, it's way willing to do.
Wow. Hey. That's a wrap.
Okay, give me no final words.
Yeah. Oh, it's about that time. Yeah. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, God.
Hey, Olia, we enjoy having Olia on the show this evening, right?
Yeah,
it was a cool vibe. No more should talk. We appreciate the fact that you could explain your journey. We just want to find out where's your final was a young person who wants to get into the industry, right? People who have identity issues, afraid of the camera, afraid of making that final step, you know? Well, you just tell them, freeze it.
How to look at the empty timeline and still that product.
Right. I mean, you had a kind of zero in terms of what you like about it. You can't be like, oh, well, hey, this guy Samson, he have a million things. I want to do what he do. You know, this kind of way. You can't. That will take away the essence of what you really like. See, like how they like to shit talk and all this sort of thing, or they could stick to that. You know, this kind of way. And
it had to come from you naturally.
Exactly.
It have to be something.
You can't force it, and you had to be patient as well. Even if it's a year or 6 months or 5 years, you had to stick with it.
Studying the likes and the comments and
do it because you want to do it.
Because you want to do it. Yeah, that's essentially
that is all really and truly. Because when we started, it was nobody. It was a little bit of people, whoever.
Yeah, Rendell wasn't confident about his editing, and I was just natural on camera, so I was the guinea pig.
Okay.
For that, you know.
And it's only over time I get a little comfortable. Like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, I don't think I could do anything like this. You know?
See, I sit down and talk on a podcast. Right?
Yeah, I would be like, ooh,
most females you see on the internet now is attention they're looking for. I absolutely don't want to be in the limelight.
Yes,
most people don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
One of the AI picked this clip, by the way. AI picked that one specifically.
That's the funniest thing. And you know what? In the earlies, a lot of people used to just go straight to Melina because they thought she was running everything. Yeah, they used to be like, oh, hey, Rendelina, how you going? Whatever, this kind of thing. When they realize, I mean, it's only over time.
Because it's my presence.
That men run this boat.
Yeah.
Right. No, but it's both of us. It's not, I ain't running it. I ain't running it. But, you know, it's really a partnership, and I'm really lucky to have found. Oh, God.
No, I don't think anything else.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, cool.
I put some dots up. But no, I'm really lucky in terms of the personal find and especially how I grew up and all this sort of thing. I'm really lucky, and I hope that you could find somebody, and I hope you could take the plunge. That kind of thing.
She's probably Japanese.
But have some structure to what you're doing. I will tell everybody have some structure. Well, I'm the structure in the relationship. Rendell is the chaos, you know. But you know, if you're doing something, especially if you're doing it with a partner, allow the person to express themselves how they need to express themselves. I feel a lot of people like to box in people.
Yeah.
Or they want to see something done the way
expectations.
they envision it. Yeah. To talk about the expectations.
Okay. Excellent. What should I do?
So basically, you heard the food bloggers, right, girls? If I don't want to take you out to those places, it's because it ain't worth it.
And as usual, everybody, do good every time, but we'll follow.
So say that,
That's all, folks.